Hello. Today I want to talk about the Outcast. I don't know if you guys ever heard about it or not, but it's a movie on Netflix. I think it was released in 2015, 2016, or 2017. I can't recall. But I have to say, it was a pretty good movie. When I first saw the cover of it by itself, I was a little skeptical about it. It's just like, I don't know how it's gonna be. You know, I love cheesy movies and stuff, but I just got that vibe. But then I actually took the time to watch it, and it's really cool. It starred Victoria Justice. Many of you know her as Tori on Victorious. She also starred in Zoe 101. I can't remember her character's name because I just can't remember a lot of things today. But she was, people know her. And so she started in this movie as this girl. She's into playing the guitar, I believe. She's a very musical student, and then she has her best friend. Also can't remember her name, I'm so sorry. But her best friend is just a super genius girl. She can just make all kinds of new chemical stuff. She's just I'm gonna make this thing today or whatever, and she's in this physics class, I think, or it's a physics or chemistry, I don't know, but she's trying to get a letter of recommendation to MIT. Okay, so I went back and looked up the characters' names. So Victoria Justice plays Jody. Like I said before, she's a musical student. She plays the guitar. It's all about music. And then her best friend's name is Mindy, and like I said, she's this genius girl. She's quirky, which is really cool. I like her. I think she's cool, and basically they're the outcast at their school. There's this mean girl there. Her name is Whitney. And to make you guys feel better or happy, if you've watched Victorious and loved a lot of the characters in it, Beck is also on the show. Avin Jogia, I think that's how you say his name. I don't know. But he's also in it, and it's weird because he actually kind of plays Beck in this movie. He looks like Beck, he kind of acts like Beck, he's nice like Beck. I don't know, it's just funny. There was a lot of funny elements in this movie. But anyways, the premise of it is that this Whitney girl, she's not a good person. Jody hates her, and she's like, we need to do something about this, we need to, her and Mindy kind of come up with this idea to get revenge, but not in a crazy bad kind of way or whatever, just maybe we should become popular. That's their idea. But I'm just thinking, you guys are musically talented, so talented, you're so smart, you don't need to do this. You're gonna go to these big giant great schools and stuff, and yeah, sure. Okay, so I think Whitney's actually smart in this movie. I don't know, because at the end of the movie, she has on one of the little sashes when they graduate. I'm just jumping all over the place, I'm sorry. But still, you don't need to become popular just to get revenge. But anyways, they set up this thing to get popular, and they recruit all these people around school. They recruit this girl that's a Girl Scout, she's really nice, and then they recruit this other girl, she's rebel and stuff like that, and just kind of the stereotype. She's stereotype I don't know how to describe it, maybe she's not a stereotype, but she speaks her mind, and it's a black girl, so but that's the movie. Anyways, and then they recruit this other girl that once was running for class president or something at her school, at the same school, I believe. And then this boy beat her out because he's all muscles and stuff. Yay! So she was mad about that, and I think she just up and went to Paris, but I'm not sure. All I know is she lives in this really big house, and her name is also Virginia in the movie. So yeah, and she's like, she knows all this stuff. She has all these files. I don't know how she got all these files, but she did. I don't know what's going on with the people in this movie. Like, it's just funny, but okay, she just has a bunch of files of like everybody and their weaknesses and stuff. And so they together, this little group, recruit some guys that are also like outcasts like them. I can't remember this boy. There's one that's like into like almost like Dungeons and Dragons or Game of Thrones. I think it's Game of Thrones. Either way, he's into that kind of like pop culture. And then there's another boy. He dances later on in the movie. But I forgot what he was like into. He does something. He's also really smart too. They're all also really smart, but they have like special uniques. But his weakness is that I forgot the first weakness, but he gets weak from women like this girl. What's her name? That I said is like speaks her mind. Sugar. I love that her name is Sugar in the movie. Oh my gosh. He's just weak from that. It's just basically like, will you marry me? Anyways, they, form this little group, and then basically they kind of just like do their own thing, I believe. And some way, somehow, they become popular and stuff. And Whitney and all her little goonies and stuff are mad. And Beck kind of pops up in the picture again. Well, his name's not Beck in the movie. His name is Dave. I need to stop calling him Beck, but his name is Dave. I think he starts to like Jody. I almost called her Tori. But then there's like this little twist where her dad, oh yeah, by the way, Jody's dad is single. I'm pretty sure, no, I take that back, he's not single. I think that he's widowed. And so he's looking to find dates or whatever online. And some way, somehow, he meets this woman, but it turns out to be Dave's mom. So it's just weird. So their parents are like going on dates and stuff, and then they're like hanging out, but then they find out like they come to each other's house. Like I think he comes to Jody's house or whatever with his mom, and they're just like, what? And it's just really funny. But it's also weird. So they're just like, okay, weird and stuff. Fast forward through the movie, they go to prom, but like the whole popular thing and like getting revenge on Whitney takes over Mindy's mind. Oh, I forgot the main piece in the beginning, how they thought of this whole initiation thing, is that Whitney was kind of fake befriending them, and they're like, okay, they invited them, Whitney and her friends invited them to a party, and then they ended up playing this video of Jody like doing all kinds of things in her bedroom, like singing to her stuffed animals and talking to her dad about stuff, or tampons or something. She made tampons. I don't know why people get like, they just laugh at stuff like that. Like, it's a part of our, it's a part of nature. It's part of our body. Like, okay, stop trying to make it funny and weird and stuff. Like, I don't get, like, pads and I just, that's a whole nother topic. She just shows all these videos of Jody, and so Jody runs out or whatever, and then Mindy chases after and stuff, blah blah blah. Dave yells at Whitney like, why'd you do this? I was sick or whatever. And it's really good. We love Dave, we love Beck, we love this guy, so fast forward back to the almost end of the movie. So we go to prom. Mindy's like become this like kind of like dictator kind of person. I don't know, it's getting bad. And forget what she does to Mindy or Whitney. Something happens, but they basically talk a lot of crap on Whitney, and she's sad. And Jodie's like, Mindy, that's not right, blah blah blah. And then she basically drugs the prom. Oh, she doesn't get into MIT, so she's sad about that. She drugs the prom by like putting her truth serum. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. She creates all this chemical stuff, like all this crazy stuff. Don't know how it's even possible how she created a truth serum, but okay. She created a truth serum and spiked the punch. Everybody was telling the truth. Jodie and Dave made out. So if you guys ship Tori and Beck, you know, they finally got together in this movie, I guess. I don't know. It was weird. There was a lot of weird things happening. But Mindy and Jodie fight, blah, blah, blah. And then cops come and arrest Mindy, which is really funny. And then, like, they're not talking and stuff. Oh, yeah, Mindy finds out that Jodie actually wanted to apply to some musical schools, so they were supposed to go to school together in Boston. Forgot about that part too, but yeah. And I don't know. I lost my train of thought. After Mindy's released from jail, she gets her letter of acceptance because she like says like, oh, basically like, you know, I thought I was this perfect person or whatever, and I'm not. And then she gets her acceptance letter from MIT, and she calls her friend. She's like, oh, wait, we're not talking. And then she goes to Jodie, as Jodie has an interview for the musical school, and I think she gets in or whatever. They celebrate and stuff, and then it jumps to graduation, and I don't know. You know, they graduate. You know, she sees Beck or Dave. You know, for all you Tori and Beck shippers, they get together. She like waves him off. He always calls her Wesley, by the way. I think that's the school she goes to. I don't know, I never heard about that school, but hooray. And then she says, see you at Penn State, because that's the school she's going to. And then Whitney, I'm pretty sure, like, she had on a gold sash, like I said earlier, with her graduation gown. So I'm assuming she's, like, going to good school. Like, because she has, like, a Princeton shirt on at some point. Also, these movies that, like, okay, there's so many movies that I watched where, like, kids, they just go to Ivy League schools. Do you know how hard it is to get to an Ivy League school? Like, and they just get in with ease. I'm just like, oh, how? But, I mean, yay. And then, yeah, they just kind of, she's like, let's have a movie marathon. I think you're supposed to watch Star Wars. She's supposed to watch Star Wars on prom night or something. She wasn't gonna go, but then she went to prom. I like jumped around with this movie thing, but it'll be better, I promise. But right now, I couldn't remember everything out of the movie, so I was just trying to piece together everything. But my thoughts on the movie as a whole, is really good. I thought it was really funny. There's a lot of funny things in it, because I watched another movie with Victoria Justice, and it was called Fun Size. Like, I mean, it was also funny, but that movie for her was really good. I thought that was a good one for her. And also, she's really cute. Like, she has bangs and glasses, and like, I don't know why movies, like, they always like assume that the girl with the glasses and stuff is like the dork or the nerd or something, or this, that, and the other. Same with the Princess Diaries, and She's All That. If you're into 90s rom-coms, I love 90s rom-coms. But like, guys, come on, stop. Girls with glasses are hot, like, they're cute, pretty. Everybody's pretty in their own way. Let's not make fun of people because they wear glasses and stuff. Just stop. But I liked it a lot, you know. There were some parts that just didn't make any sense, like unrealistic things. Like the whole drugging prom. And becoming popular. Just like having files of people with all their weaknesses and stuff. Like, I don't know how that was possible, but okay. That girl, they were like, she's gonna go into the CIA. I'm talking about Virginia, by the way. She's the one that had all the files in her basement of everybody with their weaknesses. So, thank you for tuning in. You know, you can check out Outcast if you want. You don't have to, you know. It's on Netflix. And yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, my Instagram is up, you know, if you want to check it out. See me just be quirky and awkward, because that's who I am. I'm an awkward person if you haven't noticed. And thank you again. See you guys next time.